Right. President Putin saying he could help extract that uranium from Iran, and President Trump responding reportedly that, you know what, I'd love you to just end the war in Ukraine instead. How about we start with that? Yes. So in terms of Iran, though, what's your take on the end game in terms of really reaching the end sooner rather than later?
Well, let's look at that with regard to both Iran and Russia. In the Iranian case, we're starving them. If we have to resume major hostilities, we've demonstrated a capability to take out the IRGC guys in the streets of Iran individually with drones, which just boggles the mind. It's incredible. You know, if you go back and watch a movie like Ed Harris's Enemy at the Gates, you know, you see how the snipers performed in World War II and what they had to do to take out individual soldiers in that battle. And now we do it by remote control from Nevada. It's just exceptional what's happened, and it means a ground invasion probably isn't necessary. So at some point, the economic pressure and potentially resumed military pressure gets you to a point where it's safe for the Iranian people to rise. I believe they will. Reza Pahlavi has said, you know, stay in your homes, go about your lives, don't get hurt until I give the signal. And we know that's in coordination with the White House. So that's how I think Iran ends. But at the very worst, we're going to get a more or less unconditional surrender out of them. As far as Russia, they're looking at this blockade and they understand what it means. We spent a good bit of the past few months interdicting shadow fleet tankers. They make their money from oil exports too. And that is all sanctioned. It's all under threat. And when the president has his full attention to focus on Russia, Russia is in trouble. So they're going to have to actually get more serious about the negotiations. And meanwhile, the Ukrainians have had significant advances and actually look like they could push the Russians back a bit. And that's a very surprising and helpful development.
And we will be watching all of this in the time to come with you.